Usually by this time I'm almost halfway through the workout, but today I'm now coming to start. But that's still okay. The most important thing is to do the workout. I just want to quickly share the live to my friends. So let me quickly share the live and then we start the workout. Give me a moment. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for tapping your screens. I'm also doing the live on my YouTube as well. So I'm not doing for only TikTok. So yeah. I think this my nail wants to come off. It's just very weak and shaky. And I don't like that. Okay. Let's start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because of my nails, I can't even pull the pants up very well. Eleven, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 4, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 48, 49, 50. As usual, I have a cup of tea. I made the tea long ago. It doesn't even feel hot anymore. Thank you all for joining. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Short break, I'll be back. Let's go. Thank you to everyone who is just joining. We are working out. Whether you are joining on TikTok, on Facebook, no, Facebook is not bad. Whether you are joining on TikTok or YouTube, thank you for joining. Let's go. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you for tapping your screens. Thank you, I really appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me see if I can do this again. I'm falling. I'm falling. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do this one again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we are going to squat. Oh, squat is one of the difficult things for me, but we need to do it. Let's go. We've been working out for 7 minutes. Just now, it's only 7 minutes already. Time is going so fast. Or maybe today, I'm enjoying the workout that I didn't realize time was going so fast. If this is your first time coming across my channel, kindly subscribe. I usually come on live in the morning to work out, and sometimes I come here to cook, read, do yoga, whatever, everything. So let's go. Swai, dry, fear, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, 10, 11, 12, 13. I was only able to do 13. Let me relax and then we do again. That was burning, it's still burning. We just met here. Oh, are you new here? I'm just working out and the phone is so far away I cannot see the comments. That is why I'm not able to say anything. But I'm Ghanaian and I mostly do food. I used to do food and motherhood content. But since I left Ghana, I'm now doing almost everything and anything. Because I don't have my daughter here with me, so I'm not able to do motherhood and parenting content. But yeah, I'll be glad to come on some other time and let's do a chit chat. I cannot see the comments now because I need to focus and work out. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, 10. Whoa, so I cannot do squats beyond 10. I was able to do 13 the first time. And now, I'm not able to position this camera very well. Okay. Yeah, I think it's better now. So I've done 23 squats. Hi, Mama Rebecca. Thank you for joining. Bonjour. Comment ça va? Hey, my French is becoming so bad. It's not like I was able to speak any better French. But since I started learning German, I've not even spoken any little French. Good morning from the UK. Good morning from Germany. How is the UK? I want to come to UK. I hear there's a train that travels from Germany to UK. I want to take it and come to the UK. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama Rebecca. Okay. Let's do this one that I like so much, but it's also very sweet, painful, sweet. They call it mountain climber or mountain climbing or whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can't. But yesterday I was able to do 20. Let me rest and then we'll do it again. We can do it, girl. You've got this. Get up. No pain, no gain. Let's do it again. You've got this. I'm giving myself motivation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Mama Rebecca. 15. Ooh. Ooh, I wish I could do 5 more. Your girl is tired. Let me see if I can do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did it. I need to catch my breath before I do another workout. I'm still panting. There's this workout, but my setup is not helping me with the workout. Maybe I can move this one here a bit. And then I can try doing it. My legs are supposed to be straight. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Thank you all for the love. Thank you for tapping your screens. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Rebecca. Whew. I'm going to do a few more standing exercises, stretch my legs before we do the abs. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Let's do for the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's stretch the leg forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go for the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's go down and do the abs workout. The tea is finished. Thank you, Mama. Ouch. A girl is tired. Thank you all for joining. If this was your first time coming across my channel or my TikTok, kindly subscribe. I come on live to work out. Do yoga. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. 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 Thank you, Mama Rebecca. Let's go again. Let's go again. The body is burning, I'm sweating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Hi, hello, happy people. Welcome. Bienvenue. One, two, three, 4, 5. I'm so sweaty. I don't know if you guys can see that I'm sweating. I'm sweating. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When I woke up, I was feeling so cold. I didn't even want to get out of my pajamas. But now I feel I'm sweating. Not like I feel, I'm actually sweating. That's the whole goal, right? Mama Rebecca, happy people, I see you. Thank you all for joining. Thank you to everyone who has joined. Thank you for tapping your screens. Thank you for engaging their life. I really appreciate it. Let's do another workout. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's do another one. DJ Khaled, another one. I need to go back so that my legs are free from this sofa. Let's go. If you are doing this workout, make sure to hold your core and keep your legs balanced up. I'm going to try that workout that I never am able to do. The first time I did it, I wasn't able to go. I did only one. The next time I tried it, I was able to do two. Yesterday I tried and I was able to do it 4 times. Today, let's see how many I can do. Sheila has been doing it and I think it's good for abs workout. So let's try it today and see how many I'm able to do. So let's go. It's a kind of a plank, so I'm going to maybe let me turn this way because I feel like the mat is slippery and that's one of the reasons. Okay. What is this? Let me do it on the carpet because the mat is slippery. One, two, three, 4, 5. I'm done. I'm done. Every day I'll keep adding one. Whew. Now I'll do the cat and cow pose. I know I have not been doing yoga recently. I've only been focused on the abs workout, but let's do some cat and cow stretches. And after that, we'll wrap up and call it a day. Cat pose. Cow pose. This is also a stretching workout, like stretching pose, not workout. It's one of my yoga poses. Cat. Cow. Cat. Cow. Cat. Cow. Now let me stretch my leg. Ooh. 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 It's painful. Let me stretch the other leg too. Ooh. Ooh. Today I'm not going to do any planks. I'm done. I'm done. It's time for us to read. I'm cooking rice. Let me check the rice first. to everybody who just joined. I can still feel my body burning. I need to drink some water. Okay, so like we do here, if you are new here and you're wondering what's going on, I mostly come on live to work out. And after working out every day, I read one chapter of this book, The World Was in Our Hands. And the book is just talking about the experiences of people in the Boko Haram conflict that took place in some parts of West Africa a couple of years back. And it is interesting. Each chapter is a different story of every person's story, like every person's experiences. And I don't want to read a book without you all, so we read one chapter every morning after my workout. And we got to this chapter. We decided that it is life or death for us, so we are coming to read. And I have this beautiful bookmark that has my name customized with my name on it. Yep. I'm that extra. So let's go. We decided it's life or death for us. We were all eager, children, women, men. Due to what they had done to us, almost everyone was provoked. I was born and brought up here in Bew. I come from a big family with lots of brothers and sisters. I was born and brought up here in Bew. I come from a big family with lots of brothers and sisters. We grew up being close and taking care of each other. I knew that if I ever needed anything, I could rely on my family. I was a well-behaved child. My father used to take us to the bush to hunt, and sometimes we saw him killing animals. He would give them to us to hold for him until the time we could hold a bow and arrow or a gun and pie animals ourselves. When it was rainy season, we followed him to the farm, going early in the morning, as early as 3 a.m. to chase away the monkeys that were destroying the crops. I liked school, but I only finished primary school. I was not privileged to continue to secondary school because I was given out by my parents in marriage when I was 14. My husband and I lived in one of the villages close by. I was 15 and getting to 16 when I gave birth to my son. But when I was 7 months pregnant and my husband had a car accident and died. It was a difficult time for me. I had lost my husband then. 3 years later, I lost my mother. It is exactly 5 years ago now that I lost my father also. A year after my mother's death, I married again and gave birth to a daughter. But 3 years later, my husband was bitten by a snake and died. I went to live with my senior brother. And up until now have not married again. Slowly, life became good. Both my children were in school and studying hard. My senior brother was kind and took care of us. He was a good man. He taught people. People came home to learn the Quran, and he taught Quranic studies as a course at the college. He didn't discriminate between his biological children and others staying in his house. Once you are in his house, he treated everyone equally. If you came to him with a problem, he assisted. Everything was calm and peaceful. In Bew, we have different ethnic groups. and both Muslims and Christians, and there are no divisions between us. Everyone mixed well. You couldn't even tell who was Muslim and who was Christian. We are blessed with fertile soil, so farming is good. I was trading, traveling, going to the market and selling things. Biu is the biggest town in southern Borno, and we trade with people surrounding local government, with Maiduguri, with our neighboring states. Business was moving and our family was prospering. This all changed when they came to town. Those people acted different from us. They gathered people to preach to them, to preach at them. Even if you were Muslim, they called you Kedi if you were not one of them. They said that if you do not follow their way, you are not a true Muslim. That if you cannot shed blood, your Islam is not complete. They said we shouldn't vote or join the civil service, as everything to do with government was haram. That we shouldn't mix with Christians, that we shouldn't go to school, that Western education too was haram. They did not eat food as we ate. They ate dabino. During fasting, they ate dabino and those herbs instead of food. Maybe it was an initiation, and that is why people follow them. I know people who started misbehaving after they ate that. Some of our youth joined due to their brainwashing after they ate that. Some of our youth joined due to their brainwashing and radicalization, but most of us, of course, did not agree with them. We all thought, how can they say these things are haram? How can education be haram? If you see a big businessman, they came to show you their guns. If you had a car, they asked for it, removed the number plate and used it to buy someone. After a week, they came back and you had to give them so amount. After a week, they came back and you had to give them so amount. Every week, you had to give them, say, 50,000 naira. If you revealed what was happening to anyone, they paid you. That was how it started. People gave them money because they feared being paid, not because they believed in them or their activities. They kept coming back every week and you had to keep giving them money. They were draining people financially, so many people decided to join them. They taught you how to shoot. If you paid someone for them, they paid you, but they made sure you paid them before paying the money. People thought that at least this way they received money rather than being forced to pay out. They paid soldiers and police, retired soldiers and retired police, school teachers and retired teachers. If you were a government worker, they would pay you. So unlike others in Biu, I do not say they come from elsewhere. The indigents of Biu were the ones who paid people and committed atrocities. Many spoke out, openly condemning their ideology and action. Religious leaders preached against them. My senior brother was one of them. He was an important Islamic scholar and led the prayers in one of the big mosques. During Ramadan, he did the whole month of preaching. He prayed on Fridays against bad leaders, kings, politicians, and anybody who did not treat their people well. He said these people should fear Allah, not get carried away by material possessions, or be doing charms to acquire a position. He said those boys who stop people from sleeping in their houses should repent. He would say, look, it is not good to join these people. It's not true that Western education is not good. According to the Quran, it's never forbidden. At that time, many people were being paid by them. People who spoke up against them and even people who did not. But my brother did not know that what he was doing was dangerous. For him, he was only providing guidance to prevent people going astray. But it turns out they were not happy with what he was saying. This was 2013, July 2013. 10 days into Ramadan, a man came to our house at 8 p.m. after Jumat prayers. Dantala was a meat seller who lived in our area. We bought meat from him. He was very close to my brother. Coming to him for teaching, he was the one who swept and cleaned the mosque where my brother prayed. If my brother forgot an item, Dantala brought it back home. If there was no water, we called him to ask my Rua to bring it to the house, the first wife he married. It was my brother who paid the bride price and went to their house for the introduction. That was our relationship with Dantala, how close he was to our family. This night, Dantala knocked at our door and did salama. He had brought a share of the Ramadan package for us, so I was called to remove the bag of sugar from the car. He greeted me and asked if my brother was inside. I said yes. When I took the sugar inside, I saw my brother. I said, "Brother, your boy is looking for you." My brother thought, maybe he's come to collect some books. The young men of the neighborhood often came to our house to borrow books to read. My brother asked me to allow him to enter, so I opened his parlor and my brother said, come inside. My brother was ahead, the man following. Then he started shooting. First, he shot him here on the thigh. We all knew, so we were calling, "Dantala, Dantala, why are you doing this?" Then there were other shots, 1, 2, 3, in his heart. My other brothers were grabbing my mouth to stop me screaming his name because they thought he may kill us. But I couldn't resist. I started to chase him. If not for the fear of the gun he was holding, I would have caught him. But he disappeared on turning a corner and I couldn't see where he went. My senior brother was saying, "Don't worry, don't follow. This is how Allah made it happen. It was predestined that it is he who will kill me. So no problem. Leave him for Allah." He now did Salati and lost his life. We took him to the hospital. We already knew he had passed away, but we wanted it confirmed. That is how my brother was pied. A day after they pied my brother, they slaughtered 3 brothers who lived on the same street in Tashin Damfulani on the same night. All of us who went there to pay condolences to their family were so sad and angry. So many people had been pied. Then one man raised his hand and said, "I want to say something. I know my days have come to an end and I will be pied too. But even if I will be pied for it, I must say something. I know who pied our friends and they are right here, right among us." When he said, "I know who pied our friends," people were going, "Yes, do what you can do." He was sitting near one of them. He grabbed his clothes, held him, and said the person he was holding was among the piers of the 3 brothers. That man immediately said he was not alone in the pieing, but with others who were also present. 3 of them were present, each carrying a pistol, not to pay their respect, but to get information and monitor what people were saying. If you said something against their group, you would become the next target. They were like SS men among. The people there arrested all 3 of them. After this happened, we said, "Okay, we too must pursue the man that pied our brother." We started looking for Dantala, carrying sticks, machetes, and other items. I was not afraid. My father was a hunter, so I was used to using a gun to shoot and pie animals. It was not new to me. I led people to Dantala's house. I knew it very well. I knew every nook and corner. I knew his wife. I knew everything about him, and I was so angry. Maybe if I had not led the group, they would have asked from one door to another for him, and he might have been able to escape. But because I had been there, it was easy for us to go straight to him. Many of us went to his house, but only 4 of us entered. When we checked under his mattress, we found 2 guns. We picked them up and took Dantala and the guns to the barracks to hand over to the military. When we caught him, the first thing he said was, "So, will you be among the people who will come and pie me?" And I replied, "Yes, just as you have pied me too." What he did to me is as if he had pied me, because I don't have a father, I don't have a mother, and he had pied the person I depended on. That means you have pied me by implication. So let the worst happen to me. I didn't care. That was the day it started in view, and it was also the day I started this work. After Dantala's arrest, I was fully involved in searching house to house. We were all eager, children, women, men. Due to what they had done to us, almost everyone was provoked. All of us asked ourselves, why are we sitting there when these people live in our communities? We felt duty bound to expose them. Hey, this chapter is long, oh. No, I don't think we can finish this chapter today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe let me get to the end of this place and then we can continue tomorrow, okay? It was bad enough that they had been preaching against government and Western education. Biu had one of the highest rates of education in Borno, and lots of people joined the civil service and the military. So of course, people didn't like this. Then they told us not to mix with Christians. So many of us have Christian friends, siblings, parents, or wives. Biu people are close. We don't discriminate like that. Are you really telling me to stop talking to my own sister or to my wife? West still, now they have started paying us. We decided it's life or death for us. In my family, we are many who decided to fight. We women were especially critical. Men can't enter women's rooms, so a lot of these boys could hide their weapons under the beds of their mothers or wives, and we were the ones who recovered so many of them. For example, there was a woman who had hidden a gun inside the box in which she kept her clothes. Then there was the woman who hid guns inside firewood. So many women like that. They were also members and would have pied people if they had the opportunity to do so. When it came to the children, we stopped them taking part early. The elderly ones also stopped quite soon. Those of us who did this work were mostly young adults. Our elders supported us. We slept outside throughout the night. We kept watch, going to see what was happening in the town, taking shifts with religious leaders, led dialogues between Christians and Muslims to make sure nobody could divide us. We protected each other's places of worship. We Muslims stood guard at churches on Sundays, and they did the same for us during Jumat prayers. Those of us in Biu town and villages nearby communicated, sharing information of where they were and how many, so we could mobilize in case of attack. People who had left Biu for fear of being killed started to return. They saw Biu as safer than the places to which they had gone and wanted to be part of fighting back. So tomorrow morning I will not come and work out. However, maybe on Thursday morning, if I do come again, we will continue the story from where it ended. Sometimes I'm tempted to read the book without you people because I can't wait to see, like, there's so much suspense in the book that I can't wait to see what is next. But then I also promised that I was going to read this book with all of you, so I am trying not to read it ahead of everyone. Yeah, so anytime I want to read, I just read something else so that we can read this book together. Thank you all for joining my live. Thank you for working out with me. Thank you for joining me to read. I told you people that TikTok made a book on TikTok and I bought it. If you are somebody who is very passionate, emotional, yeah, I don't think you can read this book because it is talking about like the experiences people went through during the Boko Haram conflict. So it might be a bit difficult for some people. One of my friends was saying she wanted to, like, I should tell her about the book. So I started telling her about the story. The part that the person said on TikTok that made me buy the book. He was talking about how a woman had to dig a hole and hide her child under the hole in their room and pretend to be mad. And sometimes when she even goes to poop, she has to be eating the poop just to prove to people that she's actually not mental, like she's mentally challenged, so that they will not take her or attack her or harm her. Like, that is how emotional some of the stories in this book are, and that was what made me buy the book. So I'm going off now. I need to go and freshen up and get ready for work. I will see you all some other time. Tomorrow morning I will not be working out. I'm not sure, but I'll most likely not be working out tomorrow morning. So maybe we will meet on Thursday morning. Thank you for joining. Wonderful day. I'm glad. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to my channel. Those of you on YouTube, on TikTok, if you haven't followed me, please follow me and turn on your notifications so that anytime I come on live, you will be notified, and then we can work out together. I really appreciate that you all joined my live today. Bye. Bye, Mama Rebecca.